This program is meant for finding out the height of the binary tree. This program or function also uses the same structure definition, that is a structured variable node having the integer number and two pointers left and right, which are of node type pointers. The function height takes head of the binary tree, that is the root node address, and then returns the height of the tree. The basis of this algorithm or function is as follows. The height of a tree is the largest of the left subtree, right subtree heights plus 1. At any point, we apply this logic. That is, we will find out left subtree height and right subtree height and maximum of these two things plus 1, that becomes the height of the tree at that node. This demands recursive traversal of the tree. That is, the function height will be called recursively. Whenever we send 0 for this function height, it returns 0. Similarly, whenever we send address of a leaf node to this function, it returns 1. The following slides will simulate how this function works. Let's consider the given tree in the slide and simulate how this function works. We assume that the address of the root node of this tree is sent as an argument for this function. Let us assume that we have sent the address of the root node as the argument for the function height. As it is not 0, that is h value is not 0, as it is not leaf node, the statement L is equal to height h arrow left is executed, which makes us to traverse the left tree of this root node to be traversed recursively. Now the same function height is called. This time we will be sending the address of the node having integer number 3. As it is also not 0, means its address is also not 0, and as it is not leaf node, with this we will be executing the statement L is equal to height h arrow left. That is, we will be calling this function again recursively. This time we will be sending the address of the left child of this node 3. Now this time h value will be pointing to the node whose value is 1. That is, it is the left child of the node 3. If we observe, h value is not 0, as it is a node in the tree, and however it is a leaf node, thus the function returns 1. Now we found that we have traversed the left subtree of the node 3, and we found that there is a subtree of height 1 to the left side of this node 3. Now we have to traverse the right subtree of the node 3. Thus, we will be calling the statement r is equal to height h arrow right. Now the function height is called again. This time the address of the node 6 will be sent. As it is not 0, the address is not 0, and also it's not a leaf node. Thus, with this node also we are supposed to call the statement L is equal to height h arrow left. That is, for this node whose value is 6, for that we have to find out what is the height of the left subtree. For that we will be calling or we will be executing the function height recursively on its subtree, left subtree. When this function height is called with the left subtree of the node 6, we will be sending the address of the node 4. Thus h value will be pointing to 4. However, h is equal to 0 statement is executed, it is false. However, h is h, leaf node, that is h arrow left is equal to 0 and h arrow right is equal to 0 statement is executed, it becomes true, which means that this is a leaf node. Thus, the function call returns 1. Now it indicates that the left subtree of the node 6 is of height 1. Now we have to find out the height of the right subtree of the node 6. Thus the statement r is equal to height h arrow right statement will be executed. That is, the height function will be called recursively on the right subtree of the node 6. This time the function height will be having the address of the node 7 as the argument. As 7 is also leaf node, it returns 1. Now this indicates that right subtree height of the node 6 is 1. The height of the left subtree of the node 6 is 1 and right subtree is also 1. Thus, the maximum of these two things becomes 1 and we'll be adding 1 to indicate that this subtree height is 2. The same will be returned to the previous function call. By now, we have traversed the right subtree of the node 3 and we found its height is 2. Already we have traversed left subtree of the node 3. We found that its height is 1. Now maximum of these two things is 2 and we'll add 1 to conclude that the height of this subtree is 3, whose head is at 3. So that subtree height is 3. So that will be returned to the previous function call. By now, we have finished the traversing the left subtree of the root node whose value is 8. Now we understood that left subtree of the root node 8 is 3. Now we are supposed to find out the right subtree height of the node, root node. Thus, we will be calling the statement or executing the statement r is equal to height h arrow right. Thus, we will be recursively traversing the right subtree of the root node. We will be sending the address of the right child of the root node as argument for this height function again. So that portion we will be traversing recursively. Now h value will be pointing to the node whose value is 10, which is the right subtree of the root node. We have to find out the height of the node 10. Its left subtree height we have to find out. Its right subtree height we have to find out. Thus, the statement L is equal to height HRO left will be executed. However, for this node, there is no left child. That is, HRO left value is 0. Thus, the function is going to return 0. Already we understood that for this node 10, there is no left subtree, its height is 0. Now we have to find out the right subtree height. Thus, the statement R is equal to height HR right will be executed. That is, we will be sending the address of the right subtree of the node 10. That is the address of the node whose value is 14. That will be sending to the function height, which makes the recursive travels of its right subtree. Now, the address of the node whose value is 14 will be the argument for this recursive call. Again, with this also, the statement L is equal to HRO, height HRO left will be executed to find out the left subtree height. We may find that its left subtree is a leaf node, thus it returns 1, thus L value becomes 1. Now we are supposed to find out the right subtree height of the node 14, thus the statement R is equal to height HRO right will be executed. Incidentally, the right subtree of this one will be null, thus we will be getting 0. Now 2 will be returning from this node 14. We have traversed the right subtree of the node 10 and we found its height is 2. Its left height is 0. Thus, we'll be returning maximum of these two, that is 2 plus 1 to the previous function call. By now, we have traversed left subtree of the root node, right subtree of the root node, and we found both of their heights are 3. Maximum of them will become 3. Then we'll add 1 and we'll return 4. That is the height of this tree. Like this, we will be traversing the tree recursively and we could find out the height of the tree.